In any fighting game, there are always characters that are better than others. It really depends on their speed, their combos, and the amount of damage they inflict. That's why in this list, we have picked the most badass characters from Mortal Kombat X based on their combos, X-rays, and fatalities. Number 10. Kano.
Hello, sport. Who are you then? Black Dragon's new leader.
Kano is extremely adept in combat. What differentiates him from other combatants, however, is his ability to tuck into a cannonball and propel himself at his opponents. This has been his signature move since his very first appearance in the Mortal Kombat series. Also, several of his finishers involve him in ripping vital organs or sometimes entire skeletons out of the opponent's body. Kano is also known for his dependence on weapons rather than special powers, and this is exactly what we see in his X-ray combo. When it comes to his fatality, he uses both weapons and his special eye laser power. Number 9. Quan Chi. Despite being a formidable opponent in combat, his skills in sorcery and magic far outweigh his fighting skills, and this is clearly revealed in his combos whenever he manipulates his enemies through magic or when he summons a weird-looking creature from the Netherrealm to fight along his side. The sorcerer is able to summon portals that travel to the unknown. He uses them in both his X-ray special move and his fatality.
Quan Chi wins.
Number 8. Mileena. This half-Edenian, half-Tarkatan character has proven that she's a deadly combination of beauty and beast. She owns an incredible amount of agility and acrobatic prowess. In addition, she possesses incredible speed, making her one of the deadliest combatants in the whole series. Mileena wields a pair of scythes and is able to teleport, roll, and bite the opponents with her deadly Tarkatan teeth. She uses this exact combination in her epic X-ray move. Mileena can also viciously and violently claw at the abdomen of her enemies, effectively tearing them in half.
Mileena wins.
Number 7. Kenshi. Despite his blindness, Kenshi possesses senses that are heightened beyond their normal ability and can fight against any other combatant. Kenshi wields an ancestral sword that contains the spirit of warrior kings from his bloodline, and he is in turn guided by these spirits in combat. He uses his magical sword in his Way of Blade X-ray move and to slice his opponent's face off before turning the whole body into a mincemeat in a bloody, gory mess. Number 6. Kung Lao. Kung Lao possesses similar abilities to Liu Kang when it comes to strength, agility, and martial arts. However, those are not his deadliest characteristics. Kung Lao's preferred weapon of choice is the razor-edged hat that he wears all the time. The hat is usually utilized to instill fatal and amputating blows. He uses his hat in his X-ray special move by throwing it into his opponent's forehead, slicing through the top of their skull. He can also make it spin in the ground to slice heads in two halves. Number 5. Erron Black. As a gunslinger, Erron Black is a master of firearms and one of Outworld's deadliest warriors. An expert marksman, he is a crack shot with both his pistols and rifle, as well as competent hand-to-hand fighter. Black is also skilled in sword fighting, using a Tarkatan arm blade to brutally stab and slash at his opponents. Black uses his gun in his X-ray move to shatter his opponent's hip, shoulder, and jaw, or put holes all over his rival's body in his fatality. Number 4. Raiden. Raiden is the god of thunder and lightning, and as such, he is immensely powerful and has complete control over electricity. Using these elements, Raiden can fire torrents of lightning or concentrated blasts to electrocute his enemies, in addition to being able to fly, which he uses to fling himself at his opponents and shove them into a wall. He also has the ability to teleport to another destination by transforming his body into an ethereal state. In his X-Ray special move, Raiden shoots his opponent into the air with a blast of lightning, and all the fun happens in the sky. In his fatality, he uses his magical staff to electrocute his opponent to death. Number 3. Ermac. Ermac doesn't claim to be one person, but rather an entire collection of souls of warriors brought together into a physical form through means of powerful magic. As a result of this, he is entirely composed of hundreds of souls that allow him to manipulate soul energy, which he utilizes in the form of both levitation and firing projectile attacks. In addition to his soul-based abilities, Ermac is also immensely skilled and speedy in physical combat, and this is reflected in his X-Ray combo and his gruesome fatality. Number 2. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero has an innate ability to control ice in many forms. Throughout the span of the series, Sub-Zero's powers have continued to evolve, from his renowned Ice Blast to his Ice Clone and Frost Hammer. The Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei owns one of the most ghastly X-Ray special move in the series. As for his fatality, Bed of Ice, Sub-Zero forms a frozen bed of spikes behind his opponent, then kicks them onto the surface and jumps onto them, impaling them in several places. Number 1. Scorpion. If you didn't expect this, you must not be a Mortal Kombat fan. Scorpion owns the fastest and most powerful moves throughout the Mortal Kombat series. Scorpion's signature special move throughout the series has him hurling a harpoon-like spear at his opponents. The spear, attached to a length of rope, impales his opponents through the chest and sets them for a free hit, as Scorpion then jerks on the rope to pull them in a close range while saying, His other incumbent special throughout the series has been his Teleport Punch, where he flies off-screen during battle and then reappears to strike his opponents from behind, making it one of the most unexpected moves. Scorpion's X-Ray special move is without a doubt the most badass. As for his fatality, I will leave the comment for you guys.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
Do you agree with this list?
Nasty.
Let us know in the comment section your own top 10 most badass characters. For more, be sure to like the video and subscribe to Game Illusion.